here to give you life.
How dare you?
How dare you be so loud?
Where everybody sets up. We have our GWOs here, and basically George was born in Virginia to a plantation owner, and his father decided to come to Ohio. And where we're standing now, this is considered the United States Military District.
Mm-hmm.
And so this land was reserved for any of the guys that fought in the Revolutionary War. So George's dad, whose also name was George, he decided when he was 60 years old, okay, he brought everybody up here in 1808, 1809, okay. This George was the 13th child, and so his father brought the whole family up here. So they came up here, but see that row of trees over there?
Mm-hmm.
That's the Muscatine River. And his dad bought property on the other side of the river.
Okay.
He bought 160 acres for $2 an acre. I think I can afford that. But this is where his father bought, is this spot. This is where we're at.
Okay.
Okay, so George and his brother Edward, they eventually crossed the Muscatine River and found all this flat land that we're on right now. And this is like really fertile ground because it used to flood and stuff, and so it was really, really good for farming. So they started buying property, and all the green dots that you see here, here, and there, and over here even, that all equals 14,000 acres that he and his brother eventually bought.
Wow.
Yeah. So how they got the money to buy those, though? About 5 miles to the northeast of here is a little place called Preston, and that's where the canal was built, was going through the top part of this county. And so they built a flour mill there, and it was so successful. That's where they got their money. George also got into the railroads. He was a director, and he owned stock. And he also built the bridge, because Dresden is just south of here.
Mm-hmm.
He built the bridge across the river to the other side, crossing right here. And he charged a toll for it because it cost him $30,000. Okay.
Wow.
The backers he was going in with, they did what backers do best, they backed out.
Yeah.
And so he was stuck with the cost, and it was $30,000, but he charged a toll for anybody to cross that river. And I'm thinking, George, you got all these relatives and stuff over here. You can charge them too, most likely.
Yeah.
You knew the value of the dollar. So in the 1840s, he was like 40 years old, and he decided it was time to get married. He was going to settle down. He found a wife from New York State. Her name was Clarissa, and she was 28 years younger than him. So, because he could.
Yeah.
Because he could. And maybe she's looking out for her own welfare too, who knows. So they get married and they have 5 kids. And October of 52 was her 28th birthday. And the baby, George, because there's another George, the baby George died on her birthday. And in April of 53, she died. And 2 weeks later, their son Edward died. And that left George a widow with 3 daughters, a widower with 3 daughters.
Mm.
So he had to wait the allotted 2 years for the Victorian era period of mourning. And so then he found another wife who was 32 years younger. Again, because he could.
Yeah.
Because he could. And her photo, once she was an older lady, is over there. But when we get upstairs, you'll see her a younger photo of her. And so they got married and lived across the street here in a little house with those 3 girls from the first marriage. And then George decided to build this house, okay? So they could watch it, from their back doorstep as it grows out of the cornfield. And when it was like a fourth of the way done, you may have heard this, it did catch fire.
Yeah, I knew about the fire.
We did confirm that.
Okay.
But it wasn't fully built, it was just a fourth of the way done, and it caused like $12,000 worth of damage and $1,200 worth of damage just to the tools that they were using.
Wow.
Now, that was in 1856. There was no electricity, so how did it catch on fire? It was arson.
Yeah.
Okay. So the guy that later in life admitted to setting the fire, his name was also George. Everybody in the story is named George. He admitted to it later in life. He spent pretty much the rest of his life in the pen. And if anybody gave him a little bit of attention, he would, pipe up and, just glow with the attention. So we don't know for sure if it's true, but he says, he did set fire to this place. At the time, he was a bricklayer. And so he wanted to make more work for himself, and so he set it on fire so they could rebuild it. Not a very bright thing to do.
No.
So, anyways, when his house was finished, George and Mary and 3 daughters moved in. George and Mary then proceeded to have 6 kids. Okay. So they had Sophia and James, and John J. and Charles and Jesse and Florence.
Said Jesse?
Jesse.
Yeah, my name's Jesse. My grandpa's name is George.
Okay. Coincidence. Follow him tonight. Okay, because he's going to have things around him. First one I didn't even tell you was Edward was the oldest boy, and George was the baby. Both of those 2 died. And the 3 girls were Anna, which her painting is right there, and then Mary, and the last one was Elizabeth.
That's my daughter's name.
See? See?
Oh.
To be here. Okay. So, family moves in, the other 6 kids are most likely born here, and this is where they live their life. Now, this is the fanciest room of the house. George was such a businessman, he probably made a whole lot of deals in here. One of our investigators once asked, hey George, what should I pay for stock? And the response they got was 25. So you can have some business deals in here. Sometimes we get the smell of cigar smoke.
Okay.
And so they get married, they have this little boy named
George.
George.
Wow.
See?
A lot of Georges.
Yeah. So this is Mary, the second wife. And then these are 2 of the girls that I named. This is Jessie and this is Sophia.
All right. Main hallway, Prospect Place. Let's go.
But she's not answering it.
Yeah, I'll say something.
Come stand in the hallway. I smell cigar smoke.
Sometimes we get the smell of cigar smoke.
Whoa, yeah.
Wow, what the hell?
Hi, George.
That is strong.
Hope you got an ashtray, brother.
Let me make sure it ain't from outside.
What the hell?
That's not outside. That is strong, and it's only like right here.
It hit right out the doorway.
It's not in that room. It's like it only hit in this one section.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Rem Pod.
Rem Pod. Let's go.
Yeah, you're fine. Guys, I'll be up there in 1 second. Let me see what she needs.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine, though.
Who's up here?
Did it do anything weird when you put it on there?
Is your hair like sticking up on your legs? Cause I'm feeling it on mine.
No, where else, man?
I guess I'm gonna walk down the stairs. I think that was it. We came out of that room and walked downstairs.
Okay, like this.
I think so, cause like I felt hair tingling, flaring up, so I think maybe they were just walking and passed through.
I have the voice recorder still up in the nursery for any kids that are up there playing. You are more than welcome to say something so I can hear your voice. And right here, we have a Rem Pod at the top of the stairs. While we were outside, something set it off up there. Please do it again. And I have a cat wall here on the stairwell, so if a kid decides they want to come down, I have something you can play with. All you do is grab it or touch it, and it'll light up pretty lights for you. Same thing with the Rem Pod. So we'll be back. We're going to go to the barn. So we'll see you all in a little bit, okay?
This is a servant's, like parlor. And in this room, if you do your investigations in here, when I used to do mine, we would have people complaining of being scratched and hearing growls.
Okay.
Silly goose.
That was fucking weird.
What?
Right here should be.
While I was just standing there, now it could have been me shifting my weight. But it seriously felt like someone was walking either in there or back there. That's why I asked what y'all were moving, because I heard what's in like footsteps. And again, it could have been me moving.
This sounds like footsteps right here. Every now and again, it's going. I don't know if it's just that window or what.
No, that was in that area.
And that's making noise.
That is?
Like, it's making that. I don't know. It's either that or that. Told you.
Rem Pod.
I fucking told you it's not. It's definitely being watched. Thank you.
That's weird.
Did it sound like a door shut? It sounded like either a car door or like,
They can't, nobody's in here because no cars have come up, we'd see them.
I don't know what it was. I think we should move the recorder into that room.
That's right here below us. Is it the wind blowing the cellar door?
Maybe. Is it right there or is it the gift shop?
I can't tell. It looks about right where the cellar door would be. And it is windy.
Does one of us need to go out there and be like, move it a bit and then come in?
I say what we do is we leave that camera running. Is it recording?
Yeah, that's right.
If it's recording, I say, so we can just eliminate us.
Yeah.
Let's all three go check the cellar.
Alright.
We'll leave the tripod there. We got cat ball. We'll leave the tripod, and plus when we're out, we may hear some things.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be best if all of us go check. Because
so this door's still shut.
Say open shut?
It's shut. We're back. So, where we sit. How'd you do over there?
Maybe somewhere I go right there.
Yeah.
All right. My name is Jesse. This is my son Eric and my sister Taylor. And we're here to communicate with the lovely people of Prospect Place. If you're here, give us a sign, let us know you're here. We're just here to communicate with you. You don't have no reason to be scared of us. We were up here a minute ago and you probably saw us leave. We thought we heard something outside. We weren't sure, so we went to go check it. And we gave you a little bit of time by yourself. Because it almost feels like you don't want us in the house. Have you noticed, I've got some stuff everywhere. I've got a cat ball in the other room, I've got a cat ball in this amazing closet, and I've got a cat ball over in this rocking chair. And also to the entrance to the servant quarters, I have a Rem Pod. Now we've noticed throughout the night, that only gets set off if we're not near it. So right now, if there's anyone in here that wants to communicate with us, feel free. Is that you moving? I just felt it again.
Is it like the floor's settling or something? Cause that was like here.
Yeah, I felt it in my feet.
I've just been sitting.
I'm on a mission right now that was me, to see if I can get the name of a child that potentially fell and died on this property. Wait a minute. Okay, that's me moving. Hey, I'm not making the sound again. Yeah, so if I move just a little bit, I can make a sound, but it's not like what we heard.
Cause that was like here.
Alright, so I'm going to turn on a device. I haven't used it all night. And it gives you the ability to let your voice be heard. So I'm going to do this and we'll ask a few questions. And if you want to answer, awesome. Can you give me your name? How old are you? Follow you. Now you're more than welcome to give me your name.
Did you hear that?
What?
Sounded like boom, boom, boom. Okay, there.
Where at?
It sounded like behind Eric, like boom, 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 like footsteps. But if Eric didn't hear it, I don't know.
How did y'all like working for George? Or even his wife Mary? How did y'all like that? Were they good to you? Minus like that first, when we stepped in here. It's just done. Y'all notice that?
Yeah. What an interesting reaction.
Huh?
What an interesting reaction.
It's like that the whole night.
I feel like they don't like being perceived. At all. That's just based on the Rem Pod alone.
Yeah.
I think they know that we're gonna chase after it if it touches it.
Alright, so
Why won't you?
I'm not sure.
If you're unsure about like messing about with things, we don't mind. We put them there for you. And if you don't want us to go in a specific room, or if you don't want us to chase like the cat balls around, make a noise right now. Make something go off. Make a cat ball go off. We won't chase down.
Was that you?
It's gold.
Alright, we're about to leave the servant quarter area.
There it is.
I'm about to say, good Lord, woman.
I was wondering where it was, so I was like moving about. I was like, where is the flashlight?
I gotta get the recorder. Just trying a different method. Taylor, how dare you? Just trying a different method with the recorder this time. Seeing what happens.
The thing gets going on.
Ending recording session. You know what?
What?
How about when we go outside, I go put this in the servant quarter in that first room on that little table that was by the bed, or I put it on the bed, and we just see if. I thought I grabbed it.
Got you on one of these things?
Huh?
Got you on one of the things?
Yeah, we don't have that thing running anymore.
I don't know why some of this on me like that. Got shit on this.
What?
Oh, hey guys, look,
Whoa,
all lit up.
Ball finally lit up.
Yeah,
nice.
they
Hi.
just didn't get pushed, so they're being different.
Can you do that again for me? I want to test something. Stay right there.
Okay. No?
Okay.
Sorry we scared you. You can let it flow if you want. It's yours. If you push it, you can make it light up. It's got a lot of pretty lights on it. I know you can see it. That's your toy. Where is it on the steering?
So I slammed the door to see if the door did it, and it wasn't the door.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
Nice.
Don't know.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Awesome. Who's here with us?
Did you come up?
Oh,
Or just?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
is it like footsteps?
I just moved.
Thank you for lighting it up. You did a really good job. Now you want to push it down the stairs, make it roll? It'll go pretty fast if you do.
Who's here with us?
Is it Connie? Let's go through the kids.
You say Connie, there she live. So it might be Connie.
Hi, Connie. I forgot what we're supposed to say to you. I know Eddie talked about you.
That was cool. Okay, so, the first one here is actually Mary's room. So when you're in here, you get a lot of female voices. Jonathan was setting up in here once too, and he just let his recorder go and played it back later and got a female voice saying, "What's he doing?" Oh, that was pretty cool. Yeah.
So terrified.
Nope, no, I want.
Mary, you got a really pretty clawfoot, like, bathtub in there. That's really nice. What's not nice is how plain your room looks compared to George's and the boys' room.
And the first room of the servants' quarters.
Can you tell us how you died, Mary?
Touch.
Touch?
Touch by an angel.
What do you mean, touch?
Tombstone.
You talking about where you're laid to rest? Did you like your bedroom? Did you like this house? I'm sorry about all the tragedy that happened that's around this house and the family. Can you give us a sign? Can you let us know you're here?
They don't guys use sign, right? No.
Eric doesn't like it when we ask for it to give a sign. But I think that was him sighing.
I think so too. I just want to clarify it for later when we listen to the audio.
Yeah.
Because last time we did catch that voice. So,
Yeah, I'll just bring it on.
go on, Joel.
How dare you?
How dare you be so loud?
Oh.
Mary, you were a teacher, right? Are you the one that scolds people when they're being too loud or too much in general? I'm very glad to not be a medium and like be able to see Mary just be like
Yeah, that would be terrifying.
fucking ghost whispers.
I think you were too loud. I don't like that.
It could just be annoying. Again, like I think it's scarier whenever the.
Did you just fucking hear that? That was a thud.
What?
That was a thud, wasn't it?
Where?
Below us. That was loud. Definitely downstairs. Cat balls going off.
Someone down there?
Dang, it was like a, but it was below. It wasn't on the same floor as us. Is the camera still good?
Yeah, camera's still on. Still on the Rem Pod, or on the tripod.
Yeah, right when we come out, that cat ball's going off.
Sounds like something just dropped.
Do you want us out of Mary's room?
If you want us out of Mary's room, to give us a sign, we can move that ball off the steps. Give us a knock. Give us a sign.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if that fucking cat wall rolls, I'm leaving y'all here. Oh my god.
Upstairs parlor, and we are directly above the gentleman's parlor downstairs. And right about here, where the black chair is where that crane chair is. I told you I heard the clinking of glass. Okay. So up here you get children's voices, women's voices. This is Jessie and her son. The other photograph over here is Sophia. Those are the two girls that I pointed out in the hallway. And then this photograph over here is of Constance. When Anna and William lived here, they had an adoptive daughter named Constance. And sometimes you'll call her Connie and she'll answer.
Okay. So,
How does it work?
How does what work? Our camera? The phone?
How?
What?
hell, I think it's just spitting out words right now. Can you tell us who we're speaking to? Who's here with us? We haven't been able to get a single name all night.
Is
Hmm.
it you enough?
What?
It took you off the app.
How does it work? Whoop!
You just press the button.
No way.
Or did it crash?
I think Constantine hit a button, didn't he? Constantine hit a button.
Did you just mess with my phone?
Constance.
That's the first time that's ever happened.
Yeah, I think Constance hit your phone.
So we have a picture of Elizabeth in here. We have a picture of Constance in here. We have a picture of Jessie in here, I believe. And like I've already stated, my name is Jessie. And I have a daughter named Elizabeth. You worried about it?
Mm-hmm. You hear that?
Are you sure it wasn't you moving that?
I heard pick it up.
Where?
Like right here. It sounded like either you two or just right here next to me.
Nobody.
It was
didn't
like-
come across this.
Just pick it up.
Yeah, it didn't come across this at all.
I hope you got that book.
Yeah, it hasn't said anything except for caution. Is someone in here with us?
Sarah,
Oh.
He said syrup. No, it said Sarah.
Syrup.
There's a Sarah in here?
He had 3 girls. Mary, Jessie, I need to read the binders.
sure it said Sarah?
Yeah, I think that said Sarah. Let me back up and look. Sarah.
Oh my god. I think it might be one of the mains.
Who's Sarah?
Oh Lord.
Kids outside.
I'll be out there.
That was fucking loud. And you hear my bones?
Yeah.
Yup.
Kids up a bit around after midnight.
It's almost 1 a.m.
I got 10 minutes still, my goodness.
And that was loud too, so. And that was loud too, so.
It's a mean drift.
Yeah, it's been windy. So my sister says she heard someone say pick it up when she was over there sitting and playing around with the camera. Did you tell her to pick it up?
I think they were telling me to pick up that thing. Because I was just moving it.
Can you let us know you're here? We think we heard someone downstairs. Thought I just saw something move over there.
Here.
It was either my eyes playing tricks on me, but it seriously looked like right. Shh.
What did it say?
Push. But like right here. It seriously looked like something just went like that, like in that little corner.
Did it say hush?
It said push.
Push.
Is that the door or is that the door? That'll be the door right there. Was that you?
Yeah, that's me.
Let's put the light. Y'all are being really quiet tonight.
Jesse.
Oh my god.
No. Fucking.
Yeah.
Wait, what was it saying?
It just. I'm sorry that caught me off guard. It just said Jesse and where.
Two different voices, right?
Yes. So are we talking to Jesse? Are you asking where Jesse is?
It's getting colder here.
Well, you do have that window.
Yeah.
Techno disco time. I need clarification. Are we speaking to Jesse? Are we speaking to Constance? Are we speaking to Elizabeth? Who are we speaking to? Whoever's in here is more talkative than anyone else has been in the entire house. If I can take for what this is doing, you know, for what it is. But I'm still not getting any clarification. I'm not getting any answers. Rem Pod.
We know they don't like to be perceived. I'll let them have it. Thank you. Now we go check and see if the cat falls in his fucking tree
Yes.
too. No cat fall.
Fucking crazy.
I don't know, man.
What it almost seems like what's happening, and I'm putting it to residual, I really am, is it's coming, whatever it is or whoever it is walking from servants' quarters down and up. That's what I feel like it is. I feel like whatever it is, it's residual.
Yeah.
You think the Rem Pod might be stopping them from going all the way down?
No, I think what it is they're walking past it. And the temperature is changing as they're walking past it, because it ain't got no colder.
Yeah.
It's been the same temp since we've been in here. So I think a lot of it is, it's whatever it is, the servants or whoever, they're coming down there, going down the stairs, coming back up, and it's a residual. It's just they're living out their days what they normally did.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like to me.
But that cat ball earlier, that wasn't residual. Because why are you just standing at that?
It's like
stairs?
either someone was standing there looking at us, or it was a kid, or someone was sitting there going, what is this? And they were trying to pick it up off the stairs.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I just feel whatever's here is just 100% almost residual.
Kind of freaks me out.
I
It
mean,
doesn't like it. Okay, I don't think it's going downstairs. I don't think it's always going downstairs. I think it's just moving about, and then like occasionally getting the Rem Pod. Because whenever I put it on the stairs, it was like nothing.
that's true. It could be coming out and then hearing our voices and going, oh no, and then going back. Or just stopping because it knows we're down here. And there's no telling how many times it went off while we were over in the barn either.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we're gonna be hitting the road soon. But want to tell you, thank you for allowing us into your house this evening. To have the chance to communicate with you. This is a wonderful place, a beautiful place. We heard a lot of interesting things tonight. Maybe next time when we come, you'll be a little bit more interactive with us. But thank you. But thank you again. Let's pack it up.
Right.